Welcome back to Tahoe tonight. I'm pretty stoked on this one. I am here with Ken Burrows and Kevin Stang. What is the name of your whiskey again?
The Sportsman's Whiskey, made by Team Whiskey. We're an outdoor sports brand.
And who is the founder of this?
Kevin.
I'm the founder.
How does one found a whiskey business? How does one decide to do that?
Well, you know, in a nutshell, my wife got diagnosed with stage 3 metastatic ovarian cancer, and we had some T-shirts made from a previous hunting season that had Team Whiskey on in our logo. And while we were in renown on the oncology floor for 31 days, got down to the point to where the only shirts we had was Team Whiskey, and we just noticed that when we wore the shirts that it rallied people together, doctors that weren't our doctors, nurses that weren't our nurses. They'd put their head in a room and say, "How's Team Whiskey doing?" And then when we finally got her up to walk her, we'd walk past the room, we'd hear somebody yell, "Hey, Team Whiskey," and we just found that it kind of bonded the whole floor together. So that's how it all started.
Works for me there. Now, we've got an event coming up. Is that at the Reno Livestock Event Center?
Correct.
That is huge, and it's called the Whiskey Bonanza. Tell us about that.
Basically, it's an all-day event. It's basically sports and whiskey tasting. So we've got a lot of different activities for kids and line dancing lessons. We've got a rock climbing wall, a surf simulator, riding bull. So a lot of fun activities to keep fun for the whole family.
What's the date on that?
April 5th here this Saturday.
Oh, wow, you're coming up right on that here. And are you guys going to have a whiskey river where you can just dip your cup into the whiskey river?
No, but we will be having one of our barrels there that you'll be sampling right out of the barrel, so that's going to be kind of special.
I like the sound of that. What kind of whiskey is that? Is that like an American bourbon like whiskey?
It is a 5-year bourbon. Yeah.
I love it. All right, let's talk about some other things going on. You've got more than that event. So you were talking about an archery shoot up at Heavenly.
Yep.
Yeah. So we do 3D archery shoot at Heavenly, a ski resort. This year we'll actually be having some free lessons for people who've never shot before.
Yeah.
So, you know, we can get the whole community out that, you know, learn some archery. Basically what they do is they take the lift up and they get we combine all the sports. They get a lift time instead of a tee time.
Nice.
And they take the tram up. They take the historic tram up. When they get to the top, they get 3 choices to choose from: a black, a blue, or a green. They work their way back to the bottom, and at the bottom we have live music and vendors and, of course, our whiskey.
That sounds super fun. And the proceeds, let's talk about where that goes and why that goes where it goes.
Yeah, look, do
so we started a Team Whiskey Cancer Foundation in memory of my wife.
Yeah.
And what we do is we actually take people's bills. We learn this from other platforms that we've worked with because we've been donating to cancer foundations all along. And we take over their bill and pay for it. And actually, one of your past employees was one of the persons that we helped out.
Yep, absolutely. What a great thing you guys do. What else am I forgetting, guys?
Well, the good thing about the event, we have 74 vendors, and each one of them are donating something to raffle off for the Cancer Foundation. So it's going to be a big money raiser.
Well, that's just a good vibe. It sounds like a good thing. I got to get down there. What time do they start? What time do you start?
Starts at noon, 12 o'clock, and goes all the way to 9.
It's got to be noon somewhere.
It's an all
Well, that's it. That's Whiskey Kenny and Kevin Stang from Sportsman's Whiskey. I appreciate you guys coming in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with more Tahoe tonight.